I am muted. But you know what? Well, first things first, y'all get in the comment section and say, hey, sugar, hey. Make sure you're tapping those hearts. But you know what I love about branding is the simplicity of branding. Like, right? So these were the napkins tonight, which they're really pushing threads. They're really pushing threads right now. So I'm gonna be all in my threads. I'm gonna be all in my threads. If you're not in threads, make sure you get to threads and follow me there. I haven't been really pushing threads, but they are pushing threads. They are pushing threads. So y'all come on in the room. Hey Sugars. Hey Denisha. Hey Tasha. Hey Brandy. Um, hey Terry. Hey Terry. I didn't even see your name up there. Hey Angel. Hey Angela. Y'all, let me tell you something. This has been amazing. And let me tell you, there is nobody but God in this. Because as I Threads is another social media platform, um, curated curated by Meta, and I think I can't remember. Let me see. Let me see if it's still there. No, because it used to be so right under your Instagram. In Instagram, if you go right under your Instagram, it'll show your handle for threads. And so the threads sign is this. This is the thread sign right here. And so it's been, yeah, it was so cool. I met some amazing creators, walked in, and it was just really good. So just connected with some amazing people. Um, so let me give you the vibe and tell you. First things first, I found the place that we're going to have a meetup for my New York sugars. So if you are in New York, when I come back to have a New York meetup, I've definitely found the spot. Got the manager's information to plan it. When I tell you, super freaking cute, super freaking cute, super cute. You come in downstairs, you are checked in, and then you are, coat check or whatever, and then you go upstairs on the elevator. The other side opens up, and you go into this little room. And honey, when it's hot outside, it's like California doors. So like the entire place like opens up. So if you want to see what that looks like, make sure you're following me on the open page. So Tara L page, and I'm going to share what that looked like. I have some amazing footage because that's what we do. We create content. So it was a lot of us out there like this, like with phones, and folks had their like selfie sticks and their tripods and all the things. So but it was really good. It was amazing. So I checked in. I got into the space. Went on the elevator, and I did not realize that the elevator was going to open on the other side. I was thinking the elevator was going to open on that side, and then we go out. But no, the elevator. So you go in on one side of the elevator, and then when you get to the floor, it opens up on the other side. So I was like, oh my gosh. So anyway, I was actually leaning against the door when it opened up. So I was like, oh no. So it opened up. There was a photo booth there. It was basically an open bar. And they passed around hors d'oeuvres. So they passed around fried, um, what is it? The mushroom oysters, oyster mushrooms, oyster mushrooms. So they passed around oyster mushrooms. They passed around um, lobster tacos. There was like a teriyaki chicken. There was also a dumpling that was like stuffed with shrimp, and they had the corn ribs, And everything was good. The corn ribs were spicy, so I just took a bite just to kind of see what it tastes like. So it was really good. All the food was really good, except of course I couldn't eat the dumplings because they had shrimp. I'm, allergic to shrimp. But it was good. Met some amazing creators. And this is so crazy, y'all. This is so crazy. So it just does not stop here. It just like keeps going. It just keeps going. Like meeting some man, I met a creator who does all of the like who just straight works behind the scenes with Fenty Beauty. Like what? And I was like, I got on Riri tonight. And he was like, bring it, Diva, you looking good. I was like, okay. So yeah, he works with Fenty Beauty. And so that was really cool to connect with him, and met with another young lady who is an amazing creator. She's a plus size creator. Met with some amazing like young men, and they was all babies, you know what I mean? So I'm old and talking to them and, giving them the baby, y'all got to go out there and do your thing now. You got to do what you need to do. You know what I mean? And so one of the babies like actually taught me how to dim the light on the cinematic photo to make it look like to give it a mood. So it's not too light, it's not too dark, but to dim the light a little bit on what it's capturing to give the picture a mood. And baby, I felt like I had been to content creator school. So it was just really amazing. And so I gave him a pep talk, and he was like, I'm scared. And I was like, you know what? I was like, the money is in being spontaneous. The money is in being spontaneous. So it doesn't matter, because, honestly, people are not here to see perfectly curated spaces. So that's why I went live today when I was curling my hair, and I went live when I was, I'm blurry. Well, you know what? This, I don't have any light. So yeah. So now like there's the light now. There's so it's kind of, yeah. Am I very blurry? Really? Am I still blurry with the light? Hi, Christy. It's better with the light. Yeah, I don't have any light. So that's why it's looking kind of crazy drab. But anyway, I'll hold this. And I'm not gonna be super long. I'm gonna have to put it down though when I start showing y'all. Wow. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening with that. But I surely hate that. But I'm not going to be on too long, y'all. I'm not going to be on too long. I just wanted to kind of pop in and tell y'all about it. So, but as I was sitting down and just kind of, vibing to the music, I'm still blurry. Okay, so I can just put this light down because I'm just going to be blurry. But you can hear me though. That's cool. So as I was getting ready to go out, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm getting tired. And so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in, and say my goodbyes and head on out. And so as I was getting ready to go out, they brought the lobster tacos out and put them on the bar. I was like, oh, let me just grab me, a lobster taco or two on my way out, and I can take it to my room. And so as I go to grab the lobster taco, there's a guy, and he picks up, and I was like, that's the one, right? That's the one. He was like, man, these are the one. He was like, these are the lobster tacos are a mess. Let me tell you how God just placed me in just front of, and we're in a room. It's thick. Nobody knows who, we don't have name tags, nothing. It's thick. So you've got executives in there. You've got people who are over these content creator spaces at Meta, at Instagram. Hey, Sugar. Hey, Javelle. How are you, Sugar? So you've got people in these spaces. So you don't know who's who. You just in there, just, connecting with you. You're just connecting with your people. And so you're just connecting with people, period. And so I'm connecting. And so dude, just like, I was like, that's the one, that's the one. He was like, yeah, man, these lobster tacos, the one. And I was like, yeah. So then, I introduced, hey, you in the group, you in for the culture. And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. And I knew then, I was like, okay, so who you with? Who you with? And so he was like, well, and he was like, I'm with Meta. And so then we just started chatting it up, just talking. And he was concerned, not concerned, but he was interested in, what I had done, what type of content creator I was. And so it was just, it was good. It was like really good conversation. And we ended up like, following each other on Instagram so that we can just connect and all the things, you know what I mean? So it was just really good. And so I met him from Meta, met another young lady who was in the space at Meta. And that was good too. We had really good conversation. And then met, the woman of the hour who is like the admin, if you will. So she's like the me in our content space in our Meta space. So she's, but she's from Meta, right? And she curated the space. And what was so amazing is that, we just started talking and hit it off. We took pictures together and connected. And right then it's like, I'm invited to another event in Austin, Texas. South by Southwest, Meta curated. I'll be in that space. I don't know why it's blurry, y'all. I am so sorry. I have no idea what that is. It's not, because it's not showing blurry on my end. And I don't know if it may be the service. So, and then y'all, it's like in 2 weeks. And then she went through and she was just like, I have all these events. Like, just let me know and you're there. And I was like, what? So from like it, y'all. Okay, I just wiped. Did that help at all? Yeah, I'm straight up gonna be in Austin. So in 2 weeks, I'll be in Austin on the 9th of March at South by Southwest. She literally like gave me the information. She was like, I'll be sending this to you. Just, look for this. And I was like, I'm working in Austin this week and it has been cold. It has turned cold. Oh my gosh. I don't want it to be cold when I'm there. So yeah, it's like I'm over here like, oh my goodness, like, Lord, what is going on? I think it's the connection reception. I'm just glad to see you. Thank you. Hey, Taisha. So it's just, it was, y'all, when I tell y'all it was good. It's a creator mixer. I'm just telling y'all, it is nobody but God. It is nobody. Like when God is ready for you to make moves and ready for you to do things and ready for you to really step out. And when you choose to just be obedient, let me just say that being obedient, you see, because let me tell y'all, let me just run it through, because prior to now, I mean, yes, I've been in Forbes. Yes, I've been in Good Housekeeping. Yes, I've been in D Magazine. We talked about Good Morning America, all the things, Cheddar News, Business Journal, all of that. I did that. But you know what? It happened and then it went away. It happened and then it went away. And you know why it went away? Because I was being disobedient. I was working with people I had no business working with. My blessings were not their blessings. I was doing things with people that I had no business connecting with. Their blessings, our blessings were not their blessings. And God blesses everybody, but he blesses everybody at different levels. And that's just real talk. That's just real talk. He just blesses people at different spaces. He just does. You know, favor ain't fair. Favor ain't fair. And I was not supposed to be with those people. I absolutely was not supposed to be with those people because I was down. I was out. I felt like I was like desolate and destitute. Like it was bad. It was bad. And I went through so much, and it was because I was not obedient. I was not obedient. I did things that I had no business doing. God told me not to do it, and I did it anyway. And I had to wait on my blessing. I had to wait. I had to wait. Is it a night when you learn the lesson God wanted you to learn? Absolutely. And as soon as I started being obedient, as soon as I started, because let me tell you something. I didn't want to send y'all no extra. I didn't want to send y'all no email other than, you know, maybe one a week or one every 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. But I'm a brand. I'm a business. And if you don't know what I'm serving, if you don't know how I'm serving, if you don't know what I'm giving, and you don't know what I'm selling, then how you going to buy it? How you going to serve me? How I'm going to serve you? How we going to work together? How I'm going to connect to you? All of the things. Then it was like, okay, I didn't want to go live more than that's why I've been inconsistent over the years, just inconsistent. This is the most you have seen me live and doing reels and stories and all that stuff ever, because I did not want to be consistent. God was telling me, I need you to go live. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. And I wouldn't do it. I would not do it because I was nervous about what, but if I do it, they're going to leave. That's not what they used to. I don't want to, you know, all of the things. But as soon as God was like, I need you to go live, send the emails. The people that I want to be there are there. The people that I want to be there are there. The people that I want you to reach are there. So you don't have to worry about the people who unsubscribe to your email list because they're not supposed to be there. Don't you worry about that. Daddy got that. Don't you worry about the people who drop off your live when you're talking. That's not your customer. That's not your client. That's not your people. That's not your community. Don't worry about that. And somebody gonna miss out on something because baby, I hear your prayers. God is telling me, he said, baby, I hear your prayers of giving. I hear that. And you're going to be able to give. You're going to be able to give. But the people who show up for you are going to be the same, are going to be the people who get what you have for them. And that's what that is. And I was like, God. And so when I started showing up and doing everything that he was telling me to do, these things started happening. Like I'm literally in a room at Peloton Studios, and I get another email like, you're confirmed for this. What? Then I get into this room and I connect with other people. I connect with other people. I connect with other creators. But then I connect with the people at the top. I'm connecting with the people who make the decisions. And let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all how God just keep on. He just keep on. He's like blowing my mind. So I get on the elevator, I walk down, and I'm getting ready to walk out. And there's another young lady coming, and she just happened to be coming behind me. And I just turned around and I said, oh, hey, how are you? And I said, are you with Rita Culture? And she says, no, I'm not. No. I said, okay. So you're a content creator? She said, no, I'm not. And you know, when they start, you know, like not really telling you, they probably with one of the companies, right? So they either with Meta, they with Instagram, they with Threads, they with, you know, they with another company or whatever. So I'm still like, oh, okay. And so y'all, and this is why the group that we created and curated is so dope, because, and I told y'all, I said, you never know who's in the room. You never know who's in the room. I told her, I said, I'm Tara L. Page. I'm the creator and founder of Black Women Who Love Outdoor Living Spaces. She almost dropped everything she had in her hand. And she was like, oh my God. Oh my God. And she started backing away from me and she was like, oh my God. And I was like, you know, at that point, y'all know I get nervous because I'm like, what? And she was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm like, and she was like, I have been following you since the pandemic. She was like, I've been in your group. This is a chick that worked for Meta. Now Meta's in there, but everybody just don't, you know, everybody's not connected, right? So she was like, I've been following you. She said, me and my mom, we like redid the deck. We redid this. We did this. And she was like, I'm trying to find it because I want to show you. I want you to see. She started going through and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, wow. So we started talking about other stuff. And then she was like, would you be interested in this? Would you be interested in this? Would you be interested in that? Would you be interested in this? And I was like, God, how do you tell me to walk out of a room and then connect me with someone else because you see where I'm going, and then you connect me with someone else as I'm walking out of the room? Like, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all, more than anything, and my eye sweat disease is not gonna act up tonight. But what I want to say is there is power in obedience. I don't think y'all picked up what I put down. I don't think y'all picked that up. And I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it one more time for you. There is power in obedience. There's power in obedience. Let me tell you something. When God tells you to go right and you're looking at the right side and the left side, and the right side, and you're barefoot, and the right side has nails, you see hot coals, you see ice, you see rocks, and you like, man, that is gonna hurt if I walk through all of that. And on the left side, you're looking and you like, man, that's like a smooth walk. That's like cool marble or grass. And my feet can just like, I can just do a little skip step right through it. And I'm okay. But this right side looking like hell. But but listen, let me tell y'all something. Don't you know hell feels like heaven when you got God? Oh, y'all did not hear me. Y'all did not hear me. There is no hell when you have God. There is no hell when God is in the room. So looking at the nails, looking at the rocks, looking at the hot coals, don't you know he can give you a pair of shoes that can walk on hot coals, that you know that the shoes, if you got a pair of shoes on, don't you know that it won't affect the bottom of your foot if you're walking on rocks? Don't you know that there are shoes out there where nails don't penetrate the sole? And you started trying to go on this other side where it looks like the grass is pretty, and it looks like the grass is cool and nice, and it looks like the marble that you're going to walk on is nice and smooth. But when you get over there, it takes you down a rabbit hole of, wait a minute, I see you ain't want to listen to data, so I got to hold off on your blessing. I see you didn't want to follow my direction, so you got to wait before I bless you. I see you wanted to bring along some people that they're not ready to bless yet because they still got some lessons to learn. And I was ready to put you in position, but I see you not going to be obedient, baby girl. I see you not going to be obedient, my little sugar. So I'm going to have to hold off on your blessing right now until you realize that I asked you to walk over here on these nails and these hot coals and these rocks. And I wanted you to understand that I was going to give you a pair of shoes to protect you from everything that you were about to walk over. But you didn't trust me. You thought you trusted your eyes. And baby, don't you know I see further than you can see? Don't you know that I can see deeper? Man, listen. I just want y'all to understand that there's power in obedience. There's power in obedience. And I'm in the season of obedience. That's where I am. I'm in the season of obedience. I am here to be obedient. I am here to listen. I am here to follow. I am here to do. If he says, I need you to walk over those hot coals, and I need you to walk over these nails, and I need you to walk over these rocks. And I know you barefoot right now while you walking to the gate to open it up. And I know you see those hot coals, and I know you see the rocks, and I know you see the nails, and I know you see that. But what I didn't and what I don't see, and see this is what we depend on. We depend on what we don't see. And while I'm walking over there, what you don't see is when you open up the gate that there's a little space right over to the left where some shoes are that you can just put your foot right in. That's gonna get you the matter of fact. The way he worked, he might have you some shoes that just catapult you right on over all of that. And you don't even have to walk through it. He just springs you forward and puts you on new ground. But baby, we over here looking at this other side. And we like, I'm barefoot. I don't have no shoes on. Them coals hot. Nails hurt. Oh, them rocks can tear your feet up. They can. All of that is valid. All of that is true. All of that makes sense. But obedience makes more sense. Obedience makes more sense. So I just, I had to tell y'all that because it's the obedience. It's the obedience for me. So let me tell y'all, let me show y'all what we got, what I got. I'm just opening this. Okay. Carve your own path, baby. Yes. We were just talking about this. Like carve your own path. Literally. Aurelia Durand for Black History Month 2020, Facebook Analog Research Log. So carve your own path. Love, love, love. And there's, the bag is a Instagram bag, the IG bag. Unapologetically Black. So it's a card from Aya Paper Company. I love this. It's just an open card. So Unapologetically Black. It's just an open card with the envelope. So somebody's going to get them a pinned letter. Somebody is. Oh, baby, Soul Food Candle Company. Sandalwood Silked Waves, bergamot, lavender, and cedarwood. All natural soy wax. Let me smell this. Now, wait a minute now, Soul Food Candle Company. Wait a now wait a minute. Baby, this right here, Soul Food Candle Company, Sandalwood Silk Waves. And do y'all see the dude got a do-rag on? Y'all not ready for this candle company. Y'all not ready for this right here. Baby, because dude got a do-rag on. This right here. Baby, this right here. Y'all. Oh. Baby, this smells good. I mean, but listen, Soul Food Candle Company. That's all I got. I'm gonna have to go look them up. Soul Food Candle Company. That's all I got, sugar. Soul Food Candle Company. Y'all take a screenshot if you can see it. Can you see it? Screenshot that. Baby. This right here. I don't know. Denise. Some folks were saying that I was free, that I was blurry earlier. But listen, what I'll do is I'll take a picture of it. And I'll show you guys. So I'll send it. I'll make sure that you all have it. It's blurry. Okay, don't worry about it, Jean. I'll make sure I take a picture and post it so you guys can have it. Your video is delayed and freezing. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what is going on tonight. But you know, when you celebrating the goodness of the Lord and the amazing things that he does, then the devil tries to get in. The devil tries to make us feel like that we're not valid, that what I'm saying should not be heard, but it should be heard. And in fact, it's going to be heard over and over and over again, because God is doing a thing. Baby, the earbobs. Come on, Dukes, the earbobs. Y'all know I love earrings. Like, I have just gotten into earrings, so the earbobs are earbobbing. Yes, the earbobs are earbobbing, baby. The earbobs are I love it. I love it. So y'all listen, if you have not gotten your subscription to the magazine, go and grab the subscription to the magazine. I just feel like God is going to do a big thing with that magazine. And before I start going out to everybody else about the magazine, I'm just asking for the community to get behind me in this magazine. That's what I'm asking. If the community would get behind me, and if you all just, if everybody on this live right now posted in the group right now and said, hey, I got my magazine, go get yours, then it'll start catching on. And, I don't want everybody to be silent. Like, when I say rep your city, it's 1,000 comments. When I say go buy the magazine, it's 3 likes. You know what I mean? I want us to really show that we can support. We can support in here. We can support, and we can support each other. We can love each other. We can empower each other. We can inspire each other. We can do this. So I want to do that in this group. Not only for me, but the small businesses. Patio Posh is coming back. And, I got an audience. So since I have an audience, if you have a small business and you have a product, send me that product. Send me that product so that I can unbox it and not only share it live, but also send it to our, over 20,000 subscribers on our email list. So it's just, it's like give and give and give and give, and God is going to give back to you. So I'm giving. So, and I'm just asking y'all to just jump in and grab the magazine. So happy for you. Safe travels home. Got to run to teach Bible study tonight. And I've got my magazine plus 2 gift subscriptions. Thank you so very much. That sounds like Cheryl. But I'm going to get ready to get out of here, y'all. I'm going to take me a nap. I'm going to wrap this hair up and I'm going to lay down. I'm going to go call Papa Sugar. We're at 31 hearts. So y'all go ahead and tap those hearts. Thank you so much, Christy Renee, for keeping up with those hearts. I appreciate it. And yeah, so it is, y'all, it's been a good night. So if, well, not if, tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will be live for prayer on the patio. So make sure you tap in for that in the morning. I'm going to go. I got call Papa Sugar. I got another call to make, and then I am getting myself together so I can get out of here. I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to get out of here in the morning. I'll be back around 2-ish. So by the time I get home, I'll definitely set up everything so I can go live and share with you guys that I have made it home. So definitely thank you so much for the traveling grace. Keep me lifted as I travel back home tomorrow. But I thank y'all so much for the prayers because they have covered me the entire time I have been moving around. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all have an amazing night. I love y'all. Good night.